is your top 5 in your collection? What we say, chat. That's how we say it now. That's how you young guys say it.
Young guys, yeah.
Chat.
I sold Skunk SBs for $300.
That's what Adidas has turned into. Closet space. What would you say is your most sentimental pair?
Oh, are we about to talk about these now?
Bro.
Yeah, it ate me alive. Whoa. Yo, what's good, guys? It's been a minute. As always, I'm Lewis, also known as Amil Vibe across all social media platforms. And to my left,
Jerome, a.k.a. 215 Shooter, everywhere.
And we are The News Talk.
Powered by Rejuvenator.
That part.
So, what do we usually do in this episode, bro?
You already know, we always giving things away.
Yes. We got a code for him.
We do have a code.
Use code NICETALK20 to receive 20% off the first 20 orders on Rejuvenator.com.
Everything on the site, you can use that code. Get your sneaks fresh, people. It's a new year. Don't have them dusty sneaks. It's very important.
New year, same fire product. Like, what's been good, bro? Want to give him a quick rundown of life so far?
Quick rundown on life. Life has been on the up and up. No complaints here. Just being able to wake up and create for the people that I love and the people that I cherish close to me. And hang out with the homies when I can, you know, catch up with y'all and just see how the world is working. I just got done a dope campaign with Foot Locker for these bleach Asics, and shout out to the Foot Locker fan for always putting me on. And now we just got more campaigns coming through, so I can't complain, man. I'm just happy and in a really good space right now.
I hear that, bro.
How about you? How about you, bro?
Me, life has been lifing. You feel me?
Yeah.
As a father, husband, kids, they get sick, little ones in school and all that stuff. So just maintaining and staying afloat and making sure kind of stay what they call that straight and narrow
path.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you're coming up on the actual 1 year of you taking this route of freelance content creator, photographer, videographer extraordinaire.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? What are you looking forward to in the new year? Talk to me real quick. Let's hear that.
So February will be 1 full year. We left at the end of January. So technically the end of this month will be 1 year. I'm just excited to be in the new year and getting the ball rolling. It was a task, but it was something that needed to happen.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't going to do it on my own anytime soon, at least, as you know. But this kind of forced my hand, and it was the best thing that happened for my career, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like I got to see a different side of you, and I'm not saying that I didn't see the drive in you from beforehand, but this was a different drive, right? Like, you had more to prove to yourself. No motherfucking money, my boy. Facts. So, look, congratulations, and I wish for nothing but the best for you with the years to come, and I'm hoping that you and I can continue to collaborate on things and just bring what these people want to see always. It's just dope vibes, authenticity, and just vibes twice, right?
Vibes twice. Because you're the illest of vibes.
That part, yes. Exactly. So before we get into everything, we have January's sneaker giveaway of the month, right? So we're talking about the Velvet Brown Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low.
Yes.
And all you have to do is like this video, sub to the channel, and comment one relevant topic that y'all want to hear us talk about here on the pod. That's simple.
Forget, shoe size.
Do not forget your shoe size. Don't forget your shoe size. That is very important because it's going to be in your size.
Yeah, and of course, it's something we always do on this pod, right? We either break down the fit, latest pickup, or what's on foot. Mm-hmm. What you doing?
I'm gonna break down the fit. I really like this one.
Let's get it.
I'm ready.
Let's get it. That's what the people want.
Yeah,
Are you going to tell them where the pants is from?
Yeah, the pants. Yeah. Y'all get
this pair.
Y'all
get
the details on these pants. It's okay. All right. So with that being said, I'll start with the bottoms. These are Uniform Studios. These pants came out damn near 3-4 years ago, so you probably won't be able to obtain these anyways. And then we'll go to the hat. We got the Hypeland Yu-Gi-Oh collab. I got the Yankee on, right? You got my guy Karibo dancing all over.
That was a solid drop.
Yeah, very solid drop. We have a local P's and Q's cut and sew, very, very warm button down. I call it a shacket. This is definitely like a shacket.
That's definitely a shacket.
Yeah. And then we have the Cactus Plant Flea Market SpongeBob Unicode collab, right? I don't need it. 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 Because I don't need it.
Yeah, you don't need anything,
I don't
bro.
need it. All right. Spoke about the pants already, and then we have the 2017 Royals. These Johns is cooked. So yeah, I know you can see that right there. Yeah, like these definitely need some TLC, maybe a little repaint job. So
Vic. I like how the swoosh is kind of fraying a little bit.
Yeah,
that's what I like about
that
year. Gives it some character.
Yeah, because these were like a tumbled leather swoosh. I realized there was a difference between like the toe box and the swoosh, and it like the fraying. It gives it that age, right? It makes me feel like I'm wearing the 2001 pair, but these are 2017. So I'm really happy that I still have these. And this is when I thought I was a 9.5 in Jordan 1s, right? But Rejuvenator got me covered because this is when they had that insole. They dropped the insole a while back, and that joint has some height to it. So not only am I like an inch taller, but now there's like less space and it fits like a 9. So shout out to Rejuvenator for that, John.
Yeah, here saving lives.
Yeah, talk to me.
For the Shirt Kings.
Talk to me. What we doing?
I'm gonna break down the fit, and I'm gonna go bottom up like a convertible. That's actually the opposite.
Yeah,
it was top down. Like,
we're just gonna.
You know what?
It's
crazy. Listen, it's a new year. I'm a little frazzled. We're gonna get right into it. On the feed, we have the Bad Bunny Adidas form. Love this pair.
Such a clean pair.
Pants, it is a Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido. I don't know the brand name, Sadie's, however you say it, but they're fire. Oversized, definitely. On the hoodie, it is the Adidas that they had Jerry Lorenzo design. They kind of modeled after the Fear of God Essentials. Yeah. So very good heavyweight hoodie. And on the Mata, we have the Gear 5 Luffy-inspired Mets crown designed by the King Wears New Era.
That's a clean pinky.
99. No, actually, I'm 100% sure this was a NoHo exclusive.
That's
Hat
nice.
Club.
Hat Club.
Yeah.
Hat Club.
Hat
I
Club.
like that.
Hat Club.
I like how you're wearing a Hat Club and I'm not this episode. That's... that one gif. Yeah, insert that. All right, cool.
But yeah, that's the fit.
Look, this is a fresh fit on the channel for both of us right now.
Gotta start the new year off right, man.
Yeah, gotta start the new year off right. And with that being said, we about to go upstairs to the office, and I'm gonna show y'all my sneaker collection.
We got some sneakers to show.
We got
some questions to ask.
Oh, you do? You do? Oh, you have these formulated already?
Yes.
Interesting.
There is a saved list in my phone.
I'm nervous.
Are you now?
You are a Hail Mary of... I don't even know what to say right now. Like that's
whatever you were thinking?
Yeah. Accurate.
Yes.
All right, so let's head up to the office, and y'all gonna see a little sneak peek of my sneaker collection. It ain't nothing crazy, but it's mine. And
you know how that goes. If you ask, you shall receive.
That part.
Let's get it. All right, so we're now in Lewis' office. We said we was going to show you his collection, and as you can see, he has some unique pairs here. You guys know as collectors, it's always not about how many pairs you have, it's how special those pairs are to you. So, I have some questions for you, right? Yeah. And some things I want to just feed off of the stories that you tell me about the shoes. So we don't want a one and done like, oh, I got these mochas from, blah, blah, blah for retail. Like, I want to know what happened. Like, like, give me the gritty. You feel me?
Give you the gritty.
The gritty. You feel me?
All right.
But we're going to start off with an actual question, and then we'll go from there, all right? The people definitely want to know, what is your top 5 in your collection? We're going to start with that first.
Starting with top 5?
Top 5 in your collection.
This is always such a stressful question, bro. In no particular order?
No particular order.
No particular order?
If you want to put them in order, like, we can do that too.
No. I'm gonna scan and call them out. Right?
Good. Get your scan on, my boy. Let me get out your way so you can see.
Let me see. As always, top down like a convertible. Let's start on the top, bro. We're gonna go with my Carmine 6s. No top 5 can be a top 5 without these, right? These are a staple. These are the countdown pack. This is not the retro. This is not the one with the icy blue sole. All right. This is the piss yellow soles, the ones that we all love as OG sneakerheads. And this is just a very sentimental pair to me. Like, this is my favorite 6, and the 6 is my favorite model. So like I said, without this pair, it wouldn't be a top 5. Retro these again. We need the countdown pack again. Like, we need to run that whole CDP pack.
They should do a new age countdown pack. That would be fire.
I like that. Let's see. All right, that's one. Top 5.
Nothing on the second shelf there?
Decisions. Nah, we gotta go here. again, another contender that cannot be a top 5 without this white cement Jordan 4, right? I got this 2018 pair, right? Still relatively fresh. The netting is still like a little off-white. It's not like yellow, right? I've been taking care of these, but there is some sole separation now. Like I managed to get these off of GOAT right before the spike with The Last Dance, right? So look. You
I see the toe box looking a little cooked there.
Whoa. It's not that bad. Relax. But you can see right here, we got the sole separation. Vic, I might need your help with these, but they're coming back next year. So maybe I don't really just got to hang these up on the wire and call it a day.
Well, you might want to see pictures first before you
make that jump.
Yeah, you know how they do.
Yeah.
So that's 2.
That's 2. I'm going to have to go with another Jordan 4. Probably one of the best 4s out, in my opinion. Probably one of the best 4s out, right? So, the Union Off Noir Air Jordan 4. When these first dropped, nobody was vibing with these because, you know, we had that leaked image of the flat tongue, and it just was not resonating with everybody. But once we saw we could, you know, pop the top off, they looked a little better. And my favorite thing about this pair is the fact that, like, they don't crease. They don't crease when you wear them at all. So, another contender to the top 5, in my opinion.
Have you ever found yourself doing that, the Michael Jackson?
Oh, I've done the Michael Jackson.
Boy.
Man, you've seen how many times I've creased these shoes while, like, taking pictures, you know? Like, photographers, when we get down to get, like, shoe angles, that shoe got to get creased unless you got the Asian squat down. But sometimes you don't want to do all that.
You got to hit the Lil Jon, get low.
Okay, that's 3.
That's
right?
3.
That's 3.
You got 2 left, my boy.
I got 2 left, and I have a lot of shelf to look at. Nope, this is the empty one. Hold up.
Is this a nod back to your Foot Locker days?
Yeah, my
just snatching boxes,
days,
my boy?
Bro. Snatching boxes is crazy.
Hey, yo.
Snatching boxes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
It's not like it sounds. It's not like it sounds, I promise.
We good. All right, yeah. Assuming you're talking about
Yes.
these.
I know you can't leave that off your top 5.
These are definitely part of my top 5, and it's not here because my beaters are downstairs, and then I was able to double up on the new 2024 pair of the Black Cement 3. Shout out to the Foot Locker fam, and I appreciate y'all for making sure that I was able to cop 2 pairs of these. Like, I beat my 2018 pair. I beat my Countdown Pack pair. That's also in the display case in my room, right? So this is definitely one of, like, my prized possessions of a sneaker. This is definitely a grail for me as well. So that's 4. I got one more.
One more.
I got one more.
This is what makes it a top 5 because it's not supposed to be easy.
Yeah, I know. You know what? Just for the culture, has to be. This has to round out the collection to the top 5 because this is like a time machine for most people, bro. This is like a time machine. This brings me back to Nike basketball days.
Ooh, Elite Socks and Sperry's.
Elite Socks, Sperry's. I was wearing my stripes. I was working at Foot Locker hoping that I could hit and get these, but I was at the bottom of the totem pole, right? I was a part-time sales associate, so I was not in that 20% to get a guaranteed pair. So I still had to camp out even while working at Foot Locker, bro. So yeah, the South Beach LeBron 8s. And back then, these were going for upwards of $800.
Oh, easily.
And we weren't getting that. Like, unless you was able, I mean, your collection, you'll see way different of a collection. So yeah, this will round out my top 5 in my opinion because this just true nostalgia when it comes to sneakerhead culture. And I feel like if y'all around my age, y'all can relate to.
And what age is that?
Don't worry about it.
All right, so that's top 5, right? I see something peeking out to me, right? And I need to have
Pause on that.
your here we
Pause on that. That was kind of wild.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
I need your experience on this, right? Because people weren't there.
Okay.
We might have watched the episode of the Niche Talk and we did anything but fully disrespect this shoe, right? But notice he got a good old Nigel signature here. So, like, talk to us about this as a whole and that experience that you had with Foot Locker again to be able to meet Nigel, have him sign your shoes, and have something that a lot of people don't have in their collection. Because a lot of people had this shoe, but a lot of people don't have that signature on it.
To preface, this is not a sponsored episode by Foot Locker. We just love y'all.
It could be.
It could be, right? But, so, this was a dope experience. It was a very last minute experience for the both of us, right?
It was.
We were both able to have the opportunity to see Nigel in person and come through to bless the Philly community. You know, bike life is huge here in Philadelphia. So being able to tie that into Philly and us be the voice and the eye for Philly to like rep the city with that, it was really nice to have that opportunity. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So when he was taking pictures, I just took my shoe off and I was like, yo, I gave him his props. I gave him love and I showed him that like I appreciate him as a person, not necessarily as a celebrity, but what he's been able to do to impact the Philly culture and sneaker culture as well. So like this is just literally like memories for me. Like I'm not gonna wear this shoe, but this is just signed, displayed, and just appreciated.
I honestly do not know the answer to this.
Okay.
Out of your entire collection, right? What would you say is your most sentimental pair out of your entire collection?
Sentimental pair.
And why?
Gonna go with these band
I know why.
Air Jordan 1s
Yes.
from 2016, right? Barely worn. Fairy dust is crazy on this pair, but this pair is special to me because shout out to you. You created a connection that I didn't know I had, right? Met my homie Adrian because of these shoes. We traded. I traded him Fear of God triple blacks, right? The Fear of God 1s, the triple black pair. I traded that and a pair of Court Purple 2.0s for a damn near dead stock 2016 Band Jordan 1. And while he felt as though the trade wasn't fair at the time, you know how Adrian is. Adrian just likes to get rid of shit. And come to find out, I knew his wife through photography. And because of this trade, it created a relationship through photography, through sneakers, that is long lasting to this day. He's literally like a brother to me, a brother to you at this point. Like we go to his kids' parties, right? Birthday parties. But all the kids, like I'm like an uncle at this point.
Yeah, facts.
So it's a beautiful thing to just like how one shoe can create a relationship and continue through the test of time, right? Because like when we did this trade, he looked me dead in my eye. He was like, you better never get rid of these. He's like, you better never sell these. And to this day, bro, they still here and they're not going nowhere.
And it's kind of like a dope testament that people don't understand that's on the outside looking in as far as like sneaker culture, how it's more than just shoes sometimes.
Yeah.
Because as you said, like that shoe created a brother for you.
Yeah.
And it's dope because one, I would have took him if I didn't have him already.
Yeah.
But I did, and that was around the time when you discovered what size you actually wear. So you were kind of just like, yo, I wear a size 9 now. I'm like, all right, cool. And then literally, he like, yo, bro, you want to trade? And I'm just like, no, I don't want another pair. But
I know somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that's family.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? And speaking of family, and, you know, we got into sentimental, rest in peace, Virgil.
R.I.P.
I see you have a few pair of off-white branded Nikes and Jordans in your collection. Let's talk about those and how you were able to get them. Like, was it retail?
Oh, okay.
Resale?
Yeah.
Like, talk to us.
All right, so first off-white is the 5, right? I don't have many off-whites, but we have the muslin off-white 5. This was a straight resale cop right off of GOAT, right? I knew I wasn't going to get this pair, and I was ready to just pay whatever I had to, like, to get this pair. I paid $850 at the time to get this pair brand new. And to this day, this is like my metallic 5 replacement because my metallic 5s at the time got trashed and I wanted something that was different, and Virgil was doing exactly that. From the hang tag to just like the ripstop upper, like the little hole that everybody was cutting out so that you could see the socks. Like Virgil really made it possible for you to like customize your shoes in a way that you wanted to, and it was okay. Right? Like he gave you a canvas, even if it wasn't blank, he gave you a canvas. And that was the one thing I really appreciated about Virgil and his designs. So yeah, that's the Off-White 5. Okay, bet. We can talk about...
I see those dunks peeking out.
Yep. We can talk about lot 34. Lot 34 out of 50. The best lot, in my opinion, out of the 50, right? So I was lucky enough to hit on sneakers, not this colorway. I forgot what lot I hit. I think it was lot 8, and I just didn't really like that colorway. So what I did was I was working at Re-Up at the time. Shout out to Nate. The moment he saw me hit that W, I was able to just, like trade that pair in for some credit, and then I got these. This is very much a staple in my collection during the warmer months. right? Like, this is something that I'm always kicking on, is keeping it simple. And I'm not really that big of a dunk guy anymore. They're not that comfortable for my foot. So it's just really hard to enjoy a dunk properly. I had a couple, man, I had the skunks. I had the skunks back in the day. Still regret selling those for how much I sold those back in college, because SB culture was just like dying at the time.
What was that number that you sold them for?
You really want to know how much
I really want to know, because you've been heard about this for the longest,
bro,
so I want to
I'm
know.
gonna be hurt until the day I die. I sold skunk SBs for $300. At the time, I was a broke college student, and I needed it. And,
Needed the money.
And you know what happened? Adidas came back, and I jumped ship heavy. And as you can see, there really ain't any here right now.
I see one pair. Those forums, those Bad Bunny forums.
Bad Bunny forums. We'll get to that.
Wait, is that the only pair of Adidas you have now?
I still have some Boost, but they're in the closet, just tucked away. I could go grab them.
If we want to
go
so,
further into the collection.
That's what Adidas has turned into. Closet space.
Closet space is crazy.
Crazy
but,
word.
Yeah, this is why I really appreciate the Off-White dunks. This was just like really different, and this paved the way for a lot of customizers to see what they can do on like a regular dunk. People were doing this and like incorporating a bunch of different lace options on their customs, which is really dope in my opinion. I believe this is the last
Got those
Off-White.
fours.
This is the last Off-White I have for now. I got something in the works for y'all.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
For y'all come 2025.
So that's definitely a pair that I know a lot of people either got rid of or was considering for something that you were also complaining about. I was fine because I got a narrow, skinny foot.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of complaints about this sneaker.
I was able to acquire for retail. Shout out to Lapstone. And it was a bittersweet W, because at that time was when like women were not being appreciated in the sneaker culture. And I really, well, of course I'm going to accept a retail W, right? I felt bad. There were many women out there that weren't able to acquire this pair that really wanted it, that actually really deserved it. Right. So shout out to Brian from Lapstone for letting me get these for retail. Lapstone and Hammer is an amazing store here in Philadelphia. And if you haven't heard of it, go check it out. The moment I got these, I told myself I need to treat them like one of a kind. I cannot beat these. I cannot like dog these to the ground. And then one fateful summer day, I wore them and my feet sweat. Started to see some sweat peek through the toe box, and I was like, hell nah. So this shoe has been reserved for the cooler months, but before the snow gets all dirty. So yeah, Off-White Air Jordan 4, definitely one of my favorites in my collection of Off-White, I'd say, right? But starting next year, y'all about to see a really, really good custom come my way. Oh, I'm excited for that.
Ooh, speaking of customs, right?
Yeah.
I just saw something that's definitely customed here. Mm-hmm. And it's it is one of my favorite pairs in your collection of the execution. Let's talk about these.
Ooh, yeah. Bring them out.
Look, see.
We got the Sunset Air Jordan 3s by my guy, Chef Hui. Bro, I appreciate you. You did an amazing job on these muslin 3s. There's not much to say. These things are just beautiful in my opinion, and I really, really appreciate his execution. I seen these, and it was before the whole J Balvin situation when he did his Medellin Sunset on his 3s. I was just able to create an opportunity to get these and really just appreciate somebody that does customs. I am not really a custom type of guy, and once I saw these, they spoke to me. There's still so many that we have to cover.
I know, bro. I mean, I see some Travis Lowe's.
Oh.
Because you don't have any highs.
I don't have any highs, Jerome.
Listen, he'll never let it go.
Never. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
All right, guys. Question: when we say chat, that's how we say it now. That's how you young guys say it.
Young guys, yeah.
Chat. So what would you do, right? If your man's is like, yo, I don't wear a 9, I wear a 9.5, blah 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 blah, and then you get a pair, right? 2 to be exact, and you have a 9, and he tried on your 9 before and said, nah, this don't work. Would you sell it to him even though that's not his size, or would you be like, nah, bro, I'm gonna hold on to these Jones and just let them fly somewhere else?
You need some context.
All right, let's go.
You need some context.
What's the context?
Okay, said friend aka me,
Yeah. This is us.
was not looking for a handout, was willing to pay full resale market value.
Yes, you were. You were.
So I know you wasn't trying to like scheme me, and
Of course.
you had nothing but my best interest.
This is true.
But when I tell you that I want that pair,
You was gonna make it work one way or another.
double down, bro. Just let me get the pair. And you're not the only one that's robbed me of my Travises.
Oh, Adrian did too, didn't he?
Adrian did
He
too.
did.
Adrian, I've let it go. I like the lows.
So you're going to
The
just
lows.
surround yourself with all the lows
Yes,
since
the
you
lows.
can't. You got a little cousin.
The little cousin is
The little
crazy.
cousin?
The little cousin is crazy.
I'm sorry I let those go.
We got the frags and we got the reverse mochas. The reverse mochas were a gift from my 30th birthday before I went to Tulum, right?
So you guys know he's over 30 at least.
That part. And
There.
you're over.
I'm over 30.
Yeah.
Under 40.
Ugh, these are nasty. I gotta clean these. Okay, so I was creating a campaign for a certain brand.
Is it Kicks World?
Kicks World.
Yeah.
Kicks World. Yes, Kicks World. I did a campaign for them, and in exchange, I was able to get a pair of the Fragment Travises. Right. That was done deal. Very easy. I had the other mochas, the other mocha lows, the all brown.
The OGs?
Yes. Oh, those are the first lows that he
You
dropped.
did? What did you do
Yeah,
with those?
I sold them because they were a 9 and they were too big.
That's when
Yes.
you realized.
That's when I realized you need to go a half size down with Jordan 1 lows. At least for me, because my foot's really
No, same.
weird, bro.
Same. I wear a 9 and I get 8.5 in lows.
Cool. Look at that. Look at that.
Wonder Twin Powers
Wonder
activate.
Twin Powers activate. Yes. Where can we go now? I gotta go for my babies over here.
Thunders.
One of my favorite pickups of 2024. Shout out to Nike for bringing these back out from the vault.
Yeah.
Right? And just, if you know me, this color will get me every single time. How did you feel about the Sunders? I mean, you were there when they first dropped, so.
This is going to be a thing. This is definitely going to be a thing. So when you first showed me these, remember I was like, they just a little too bulky.
Yeah.
This is one of those shoes where as though not for me, but I like the way other people style them. We're fashion people. So just because something isn't for you doesn't mean that you can't appreciate it. I do like the Kids of Immigrants.
Oh, the Kids of Immigrants? Yes, I wanted to spin the block on that pair.
That pair is sturdy, and I thought about it, and I'm just like...
Which color would you go for? The purple or the
purple.
yellow? The purple?
The purple.
Yeah. So I wanted to get the yellow one of the Kids of Immigrants, but then I was like, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
So the purple pair will be purchased.
Let's talk about something that most people in this sneaker world, right, wish that they had.
Oh.
The Dior's.
Oh. Are we about to talk about these now?
Yeah. Because I just want to know, what was it like? Because I know most people's stories are about how they got the email and they had to, fly, as in, move fast. Not actually flying. Well, maybe, depending.
Some people call it a PJ. You never know.
Let's hear about how you,
Acquired.
Mr. I'm No Vibe, acquired the Air Jordan 1 Low Dior.
During COVID, I was getting my cardio in, right? I was, running some miles.
Rightfully so.
And that is when the raffle went live for the highs and the lows. Obviously, I entered like everyone else did and didn't hear back for a very long time. And it's because of COVID. Come to find out it was because of COVID. A lot of people didn't hear back from their raffle entries. So I remember one day I was at the track and I got that email. It was like, you won. And to this day, I still feel like it was a scam email. I feel like I didn't actually win this pair. So after I got the W email, I didn't hear anything for months. And then one day, the rep called me. She was like, hey, you got to come pick up your shoe today. She was like, we're sorry for the inconvenience, but due to COVID, they were only allowing one person in the store per hour. So they had to time slot people. And you only had 15, 20 minutes to get in, not only see the Dior collection that Travis modeled, but to pick up your shoe. She was like, what time can you come today? I was like, I'm in Philadelphia. I had to go all the way to New York. Granted, not that far, but on a very last minute.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we was working at DTLR at the time. We really got our job done to the point where we was able to just kick back a little bit, right? I was able to leave early.
Efficient.
And it was beautiful even more that we just got that bonus. You remember that bonus that we got? That bonus came in clutch. So, yes, these are the dust bags. Yes.
This is how you know it's legit when it comes with a dust bag.
There's some
Well,
shoes
not
that,
yet. Not all.
I was about to say, there's definitely some shoes that come with a dust bag
What they
that
say?
don't deserve
Christian
a dust
Dior,
bag.
Dior. I'm up in all the stores.
So here we have the low Dior Jordan 1. I'll help you out there, sir, because you have.
Oh, I wasn't gonna open. I was just admiring the
There you
bag.
go.
Oh, I can
admiring
actually.
the bag.
Is this my first time touching this shit?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, what number do you have?
Oh yeah. So these were numbered out of 8,500, I believe.
Yes, you are
Yes.
correct.
So I have number 8349. So yeah, we have the lows. Beautiful pair. These have not touched the floor, and I don't think they ever will. Maybe when I decide to, get down on one knee, maybe this will be that shoe. I feel like this is the perfect shoe for a situation like that.
Is that a hint?
No, not at all.
Okay,
No.
just checking.
So I get there, right? And they're behind schedule. They only have a certain amount of time to allot people to come in, right? So
Right.
people are now starting to figure out that like Dior is only letting one person an hour. So now you're starting to see people outside the store like waiting that didn't even win. Like the vultures.
Yeah,
the
yo,
culture
let me
vultures.
buy them
Yeah, let
Jones,
me get
bro.
them Jones.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just the people that were trying to buy shit. Like it started to get a little like hostile out there. I still remember just going to check out, and I took that bonus, right? I took what I thought I needed, which was the $2,000 retail, right? Put it in my checkings, put the rest of my savings. Then I go to check out, and I forgot about New York City tax. So I had to check it into savings, and I had to transfer money from my savings to cover the tax, which was crazy. But all in all, a really dope experience to have a pair that there's only like 8,500 of, right? And a lot of people gave these a lot of they didn't really like this pair.
Yeah.
And the highs were where it was at, but I honestly didn't like how the highs looked. The swoosh looked
shape,
a little weird.
yeah.
The shape looked a little weird to me. But still to this day, I don't really believe that I got these. Like, I feel like I still got that, like, fake W email. And it's just, like, really surprising how well they did this pair. It looks so simple, but once you really look at the details, like, on the tongue and just, like, the materials, you really do appreciate it a lot more.
But the fact that you hid it for so long, you didn't want nobody to know that you had them.
Oh, yeah. I
Yo,
kept these under wraps for a
Man,
minute.
you as a content creator to keep these under wraps, I know was hard, bro.
Yeah, it ate me alive. Whoa. These don't see the light of day because I'm trying to save the oxidation and the sole, right? You're starting to see some yellowing.
I see
which
it,
is
yeah.
inevitable.
Just
but-
get a what do they call that? Temperature controlled room.
or capsule. I can get that capsule preservation kit. So.
I definitely wish though that the midsole was white or at least off white.
No, I actually like that separation because it
That
would have
gray.
just it would have just blended with the mid panel and then
That's most Jordan ones, you know. But I get it. This is also not most Jordan ones.
correct.
And we talked about me being on the panel for Nice Kicks and like Sneaker of the Year and stuff like that. And there was one category that was storytelling, right? One of the options on the storytelling list was the Ma Maniere brand in general. And I know I see the threes,
The fives.
I see the fives.
I think that's it. Honestly,
That's it?
I think so.
Wait, do you not have the
I
black
have the
pair?
Air Forces. No, I don't have the black pair, but
Oh,
I
you
have-
did? You just got the Air
I
Forces.
got the Air Forces right here. But yeah, Ma Maniere as a whole, ever since their Jordan 3, like, I feel as though they've been hitting the nail on the head when it came to storytelling and execution, right?
Quality is crazy.
Yeah, quality has not fallen off at all. Maybe I should do it this way because right. Yeah, quality has not fallen off at all, and intention has not fallen off either, in my opinion. Being able to just see the progression. I was kind of disappointed in some of the models that came out, but you're not gonna like everything that comes out. I know that wholeheartedly. I didn't like the ones. I was not a personal fan of the new 3s and the
black pair.
4s. Yeah, I didn't like the black pair. I didn't like the new 4s either. But when this While You Were Sleeping like collection first promoed, I vividly remember just like the entire collection photo and just seeing the Air Forces just like kind of not getting no shine. And I saw them and I was like, damn, that's going to be the one from this collection. I was like, that's going to be the one. And I'm not an Air Force guy. You know I'm not an Air Force guy, especially being from New York. That's kind of weird. I think I just Air Forced myself out from like my childhood. It was literally all I wore. And yeah, seeing this pair, like once it got the detail images and just understanding like how much effort and attention to detail went into this pair, it was a no-brainer. And these were sitting, like the entire collection honestly sat like for a while, which is unfortunate. But as you can see, I really do have love for the 3. I have a poster of the 3 right there. And ever since that pair, I've had nothing but deep appreciation for Ma Maniere as a brand and the collection that they've been dropping. I definitely do want to spin the block on those airships that they dropped, like the black and white pair. That is super clean in my opinion. But I plan to wear these very soon, and I'm looking forward to seeing how these hold up. One detail that somebody pointed out to me that I did not realize was the toe box, like they're the A's.
Oh, I see it.
I didn't even notice that, like here, and here. Obviously, it's not all perforated like typical Air Force One, but I saw that and I was like, damn, that's something that I did not even peep myself. So it's really dope to get a pair and then like constantly see something else when it comes to like attention to detail or like something that you really didn't realize at first.
I definitely feel that. Was it Ma Maniere that also dropped that Converse with the swoosh?
Yeah.
They're actually growing on me because it's different.
But that's something we've seen for a while now in the custom world.
Yes.
That I feel as though like Ma Maniere is getting a lot of praise for as like the originator of it.
Yeah, but we've definitely seen people do customs.
Do that for a minute now because Converse is part of Nike.
I know I see a pair of bricks here. So you can definitely build a house with these. It looks like you were trying to build a house in them, literally. I see a little dirt here on the collars.
You despised this pair at first.
Yes, I mean...
Yes.
They have grown on me.
Yes.
To the point I selected a pair for free.
Yes, you spun the block and you got them for free. But the Union Air Jordan 1, I remember seeing these in hand early. Shout out to Pops. Shout out to Nate.
Oh, yes, you did.
Yeah, I just saw these early and I was just like, I know no one likes these because of the whole Footscape integration. But this is something that I feel as though the sneaker culture needed, like just the differentiation with the Jordan 1, because like we were just getting plummeted with Jordan 1 after Jordan 1 after Jordan 1 after Jordan 1. So like some type of switch up was needed, in my opinion, at least. I love this pair. I like that it's different from the other Jordan 1s with Union. And I like that it's like a standalone. Okay, ranking. So it goes guava. I don't even know what to call this pair. I forgot what the name
was like
of
the
this
BBS?
Yes, that part. Yes. So you're right. It would go blue toes, off noir 4s, and then the black toes.
Okay.
So black toes reign supreme in my opinion, even though I said I have enough.
Well, you already have these, so.
Yes, correct.
You know?
It was just something about that yellow lace that just like spoke to me when it came to this pair, bro.
I don't hate it now. I remember when you first did that, I was like, bro, no.
No, because you're an OG. You're the black tongue, black lace, but it threw you off because of the split.
Yeah, like just like you got in the forest. I know this is the trend now.
Put the ones back.
With the people using the Union 1 laces in the forest.
Oh yeah.
But even before that was dope to just see the split lacing, and the yellow just didn't work for me. But
so
I now appreciate it, honestly.
All in all, I paid resale for every single one of these. Thankfully, these two were relatively cheap when I got them. Okay. I got the black toes week of release day. I paid $5. And
that's not bad.
Yeah, they were going for crazy numbers at one point. And then I want to say like a year later, shout out to my boy Kevin. I told him that I was going to Complex Con in Chicago and I needed some heat. So he had 2 pairs of the blue toes and he was not trying to move these at all. I had to.
I remember this.
Yeah, I had to beg this guy to sell me that second pair. And he sold them to me for $1,000. So still not that bad for what these were going for at one point, because these were hitting upwards of 2,000 at some point. So they're both still in pretty good condition. These are the ones that I paid a lot for, like a lot for the Jordan 4 because these plummeted. They started to go down, but at the peak, I paid $850 each.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I paid $850 each for these on GOAT. At the time, I was just driven by the hype and like wanting to complete the set, you know.
Right.
Like I was like, all right, I got these 2. These were the first 2 that dropped with the 4s. So like, let me just finish the set. And then I didn't know they were gonna drop more 4s.
Oh,
keep going. The
that
sea moss, that ugly green and purple that everyone thought was supposed to be like Lakers colors at first. Mm-hmm. That's when they leaked the colors, but it didn't look right at all in person. I'd say this is probably like my favorite collab in my collection. Right? Like this isn't actually a pack.
I know what you're saying though. Like as far as from the same collaboration.
Exactly. Like I made this a pack in my mind. This was something like, all right, this is an auto cop. Like I needed to complete the set in my opinion.
So in light of that, I'm assuming you will be copping the the Chicago looking pair that's coming up, right?
I mean, we spoke about
the Chicago
that.
Shadows.
We spoke about
The shadows.
shadows,
The
whatever, however we
yeah.
want to call them. But I did say I have enough red.
Damn it! I tried to get you.
Yeah, I know you did.
I tried to.
I know you did. But I also admitted to the fact that I might be consumed by my hype beast nature. If you see them, mind your business. Don't quote me. One thing I definitely want to talk about. I know I have a lot of Jordan 1s in my collection.
SBs.
Yes, the SBs that fade away and that you can just like...
Will you ever turn them into Chicago's?
I will not, because you know why?
Because you have Chicago's.
I have enough red, black, and white shoes in my
It's like,
collection.
what if I'm just like, hey, bro, can you go to the store real quick? And then you come back and it's like, you looking for them one day, like, yo, I want to wear my Lakers.
And you turn them into Chicago's?
Yeah, and they're Chicago's.
You catching these hands? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? This is definitely a favorite pair of mine in the collection. Just appreciation for the colorway and the option to customize and make them your own, because we saw a lot of things that people did, like with the Lance Mountains, like the OGs.
Yes.
And just being able to incorporate that into a Jordan 1. And having the SB insole is a plus for the Jordan 1. You know, you get that extra comfort.
They actually look pretty good with the...
Like the red, like peaking.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Then even when I saw a lot of people just take the acetone to them and like scrub them off, the purple lines like peeking through the... it still looks like really good.
So they didn't take the purple off completely.
Yeah.
I see what you're
saying. I think it got like embedded into like the threaded areas.
Yes.
So you can still see it kind of peeking through. But yeah, bro, like to me, this is a very diverse collection, and it tells the story of who you are as a collector over the years. And I want you to take a little step back and just look at everything that you've acquired over the years. You know, old, new, just got a little bit of everything. If you could pick one pair, right, to end this on, what would that pair be? And try to make it something that we haven't talked about, because obviously we didn't get to the entire collection. Because we'd be here for hours.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, just pick something that, you know, we haven't talked about and just kind of touch on it a little bit, pause, before we get out of here. Call myself.
Yeah. So, we spoke about Asics, but this pair directly ties into my appreciation for design.
Okay.
I went to college for graphic design, and Hidden New York did an amazing job on incorporating blueprint design to this pair, in my opinion. So like there's a lot of small features that really remind me of my college days and like just being in the lab working my ass off to like get good grades and graduate. So not only is this pair comfortable, this is the pair that like introduced me to the gel NYC silhouette. And shout out to Chef Doomy, aka Adam. I appreciate you for even putting me on to Hidden and just what they were doing as a brand with Asics, because like this pair, there's so many different details and subtle touches that like you can look at this shoe for a long time and really just appreciate all the really, really subtle details. And one reason I got this shoe is because at the time I didn't really have that many green pairs in my rotation. So seeing that they really incorporated the green was just like a really nice touch. And it's just a beautiful pair overall, in my opinion. So this is something that I had to touch on. Like my favorite detail is the bounding box on the Hidden logo right here. Like this just reminds you of Illustrator, Photoshop, and just like editing, right? And like everything like doesn't have to be like a final product, right? Everything is in progress. And that's what this reminds me of, for sure.
And I know you said that actually inspired your design for your t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did like my own t-shirt drop with my homie Kelvin. I took inspiration from this design to mine and incorporated like my own photography, and came out really well.
That was a good touch.
Everybody understood the assignment, and it resonated well with everybody that copped. So yeah.
So obviously this is your personal space and your personal collection. Appreciate you allowing the viewers to have a glimpse into something that's very personal to you, which, as we know, a lot of people don't want to share because they want to keep it close and personal. What we want to know from you guys is, what was your favorite story from hearing how he acquired the pairs, from the resale prices to retail, making connections and friends and such and so forth from all of this? And what is your favorite pair in his collection? We want to know about it. Again, I'm Jerome.
I'm Lewis.
We are the Niche Talk.
Powered by Resjuvenator. Make sure y'all tune into the next episode because now we're going to look at Jerome's collection.
Yes, we
And
will.
his collection is like 3 times the size of mine, so we're going to be there for a minute.
Maybe. Maybe.
definitely.
You got to wear booties in the basement.
That sounded so wrong, but okay.
Damn, I said wear booties. I didn't
I'm
say
going to
you
just
got
bring
it.
house slippers.
Okay, I'm joking anyway.
I know you are. We appreciate y'all as always. Make sure you guys follow the rules for all the giveaways and make sure y'all use Niche Talk 20 to get 20% off all Rejuvenator products, but it has to be the first 20 orders. So y'all seen how dirty my sneaks are. Don't be like me.
Yeah.
Don't be like me. Clean your sneaks and do it justice. We appreciate y'all. Deuces.